Okay, so I did this yesterday, and I mentioned the other one in this season, the other cheap set. But I don't know where I put it, so I went and got another one. That wasn't the introduction I was going to do. It was going to be a better one. So now I'm going to do both models because this one's got two different models. It's got this one and that one, and this one, which is quite different, I think. So this is the second box of this that I've got. So when I find where I put the first box, we can do the second model, and we're going to do the first model tonight. And it's a telehandler, so it's not a forklift. So I couldn't quite remember what it was, but it looks interesting. So I'm quite excited to do this. Why do I bother doing this? Why? Why? Oh why? Oh why? Oh why? I just wish they'd go back to having the little thing, the things on the side where you could just break it like that. Because then you have the option. I mean, you always had the option to cut it that way. You didn't have to. I'm sure they were like there must have been a huge lobby of box collectors who were like, no, you've damaged the box. That's just encouraging. Oh, I've dropped an important piece. You're damaging the box, and it's too hard to resist. That's what they're like. They're like, we don't want to damage our box, and there's like the things on the side, and they're too hard to resist. You must take them away. We mustn't be tempted by such things, and that's how it went. Anyway, I don't really know, but we've got this, and we've got quite a long one of these, so that's nice, and quite a nice coloured one of these. So I really think these are quite good for parts. Well, they feel like they do. This box is slightly larger. Feels like this should be bigger. Like this is the same price as this one, but the box is slightly thicker. You can't. How am I going to get this on the camera? The box is like bigger in that direction, but it's the same size the other directions. So it feels like this should be better or have more stuff in it, but it is a bit confusing. It doesn't look like it's got particularly more pieces. Then, that was a mess. Then the other one, but who knows? And get a pile of these. So, wouldn't it be grand if they had a Technic pick a brick wall? That would be awesome. Pick a Technic brick. I'd just go crazy with that. I do have another pick-a-brick container that I got recently, which is quite exciting, but I have to go back to the shop and because it has some other cool pieces, and it was like one of those times where I thought they had some really cool pieces. So I should go back. Why are these blue? What's happening here? Oh, it's these ones. Yeah, so I didn't get everything that I wanted. There were some other neaty little pieces. But they were bigger ones, but I got a lot of tiny pieces that were quite cool. But there you go. So I'm getting enthusiastic about building my own creation soon. Actually, I really wanted to build something out of Technic. I've got quite a... Technic's one of those funny things. It's like, I've been putting off these videos for these couple of sets. Because I thought, oh, they're going to be a bit tiring and they're complicated. But actually, I enjoyed the last one. So I'm going to enjoy this one. That's how it's going to go. The other thing is I've changed the lighting. So I finally did it. So the way that this... Oh gosh, all these things here. They're all... Well, they can just stay there. They're the spare pieces from last time. The way that this is always... Where's the other... Hold on. I got to find this piece before I can continue. And I can't because I don't know where it is. It's... Come on, here it is. It's hard to find, they're all black. What was I saying? Don't know. Oh yes, so the lighting has changed for this video, and I think it's much better, just looking at the camera screen, much more consistent. So the way that it has worked prior to this is I have two lights. One of them is like a long beamy light. Which is actually the one that's right above next to the camera. But it used to be off to the side because there wasn't any way to attach it, given where the camera originally was bolted to the thing that's above the table. And but then I rebolted the camera in a different place, and then it suddenly occurred to me that actually I could move the light so that it's directly next to the camera, and that would give a much more consistent light. So that's what I have done. That's actually the entire that felt like that was going to be a really hard step, but it actually was just putting those two things on, which is what I've done. And so now the light, so now I don't have, so what I had before was there's a desk lamp. Hello desk, you can't actually see it, it's too far away on the side. A desk lamp that was providing lighting on that side, but it's a bit of an annoying light, as I discussed in the previous video. So now that I don't actually have that light turned on anymore, it's all turned off. It's just the one light. So hopefully I think that should give a nicer look. This is very simplistic, like each step, like just two things, that's it. I saw a comment recently on a Lego group about how the instructions have got more and more simplified over the years, and that goes quite well with that whole Rolls-Royce fiasco of a few videos back, where the instructions were considerably more involved in each step than they are these days. But I feel like I've done this. No. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's not how it goes. Oh, great. I'm not actually. Oh, how am I going to get this off? I'm going to leave fingerprint marks. Okay, so the white one goes on these two pieces, not what I just did. Should pay attention to the instructions. And now I need. Oh, I had seen them before. And now they're gone. Now they're gone. Oh, come on. Well, there's one. So we have to find two of them. But we're not going to, because it's going to be one of the... There we go. We are going to. I shouldn't be so pessimistic. So I'm a big believer, actually. I was going to... I have people who are a bit sad, and I'm a big believer in not really concentrating on positive thinking. Like, I don't really think much of positive thinking. I think it's kind of a bit toxic, really. Not thinking positively is toxic, but the whole idea that you need to think positively and that will fix everything is. But really, I do think the biggest thing to do is not to think negatively, is to focus on the fact that you shouldn't, because negative thoughts, they limit you. It's okay if you can't do some things, or, no matter how positive you are, you're probably not going to get, some things done. That's just fine. But sometimes you can limit yourself if you think too negatively. So I don't think you should think positively. You should just focus on trying to get rid of those negative things, which I think is what everyone kind of says these days. But I don't know why I just said that. But I think it's important. Alright, so now we have to... I feel like this step here is very confusing. It's like I should have done some previous thing that I didn't do. I didn't do this previous step. I completely missed it. So that one goes through there. So this step here, I really didn't pay any attention to what I was doing. So 6 was a bad step for me. But that's okay. Which it makes me feel like I'm actually being kind of positive about it. I'm thinking positively. Well, that's all right. It's okay to fail. I can occasionally muck up step number 6. It's all right. Right, and then that goes there. But then again, everything can turn out to be quite toxic if you go around saying, "Don't be negative. Don't be negative. You mustn't be negative. You failed if you're being negative," or something like that. You know what I mean? So, but there we go. Next one is here. And I don't mean just go around saying don't be negative. I mean, it's fine to be negative, but just, they're the thoughts, the negative thoughts. Actually, now that I say it, that sounds really stupid. Of course, you know that. But it's to avoid saying the negative thing. So what I mean is, people often say they can't, or they, or they're going to fail when they try this, or they're not able to do this. And you know, you just sort of have to take a step back. Don't phrase it like you can't. Just say you have difficulty at the moment doing this particular thing, because you want to leave the option. You want to leave your brain the ability to say, actually, no, I can do it today. I don't know. I just had a bit of inspiration and it worked. Because when you say you can't, then you've shut yourself off completely. That's what I think I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, where is this gear thing? Like, I honestly can't see that. And you'd think it would stick out like anything. I can't really. That's just some vitamin D tablets falling on the floor. Which maybe you can't even hear on the camera, so maybe that was a pointless statement. But I'm really, like, I think I need some vitamin D to find this piece. Oh, it's like vitally important. It must be off to the side. It must have rolled over here amongst all of these random pieces. Well, that's definitely parts from it. So, oh my gosh. Okay, one of these days, like now I don't need the lamp on my desk so much. I can start removing stuff from this desk. Maybe it fell off. No, that wouldn't be true. Maybe it's still in the little bag. That would kind of make a bit of sense. I refuse to believe that it wasn't in the box. I must be here. I must just be blind. I must. Oh, come on. It's hidden in one of the wheels. It's hidden in one of the wheels. There you go. Alright, fine. What a great day to... See, that's what I was doing. I was leaving everything open to the fact that it might still be there. I didn't say... I wasn't saying, I believe that it will be found. Because maybe it wouldn't be. But I was kind of being a bit optimistic. Not pessimistic. Not being optimistic, but not being pessimistic. Or was I? Who knows? I was going to talk, actually, a while ago about... I've done this the wrong way. This is different. This is a different red one. There's more than one. Okay, great. This one doesn't have a... Wait, they're the same things. I just put them through the wrong hole. Alright, okay. Fine. How much time? 16 minutes. So this is not good. I was going to do this in one video. This was going to be amazing. I felt like after yesterday, the other video, like it could have been one video if I'd been more onto it. Okay, what happened to the thing that I made before? Oh, gosh. Oh, here, it's right here. Alright. I was going to talk about Doctor Strange, but I feel like, you know, the whole point, you're supposed to talk about these things straight after you go to see the movie. And I was trying to, so hold on, I got to hold it like this, and then it's got to go here. But I think I did the Rolls Royce model or something, and it was too much to concentrate on two things at once. Because the steps are so complicated, so I never got around to talking about Doctor Strange and my feelings about it. And it feels like it's past that point. Like I've just watched the pitch meeting for it, and did I watch the pitch meeting for it, or did I imagine I did? I think I did. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what he did. And so now it feels like, well, I missed the point. And besides, it's not like it really matters, because like these videos come out miles after anything. So I still haven't even published the aforementioned Rolls Royce video. It's still uploading. I don't understand the instructions for this bit. So is it supposed to go on like... It is supposed to... Okay, I get it. So I thought the movie was okay. I felt it was a bit... Yeah. It was good, but it was quite weird because there weren't many people in the theatre, and I think there are moments when there are characters that appear and you feel like that people in the audience should kind of be cheering for this, but there just weren't enough people. There were like, I don't know, 6 in the session that I went to see, because I went to see it during the day when nobody goes. And I've just realised you can't actually see everything, which is not very good. Okay, so now I've made everything worse. So it's all a bit of a thing. And I found the music... I'm going to say that one thing I was going to say is that I did find the music awfully distracting. It just felt a little out of place. well, it felt fine, but it felt very Danny Elfman, but it felt like, that wasn't quite the music. Like it felt like it was trying to give the whole thing a different mood to what it should. It didn't feel like Marvel music, and I know that it's quite a different styled film, but it was just hard to get past the fact that it just didn't feel like I was watching a Marvel film. But anyway, that's all I think I can remember saying that no one else has said. Because I haven't actually heard anyone say, oh, I felt the music was a little bit off. And I feel bad saying that because I actually quite like Danny Elfman and a lot of his music over the years. So, alright, but this one goes there. Oh, I think it goes like this. Oh, it's very hard to get these things on when they all have to line up. Come on, just go in. Alright, and there we go. And, oh, gosh. Gosh. Oh, I really feel like I've done this. Oh, come on, it can't be that hard. Okay, we have to take this one off. And then push it. Yay, I did it. I feel quite accomplished now. Now we have to get what I assume is the other one. I didn't really pay attention, but I'm pretty sure this is the correct one. We're going to run out of time on this, which is going to make me a little sad. 12 minutes. Maybe I won't, but I will. And then that one's going to go on, and I assume it just lines up against there. That one goes there. We're not actually halfway through the book yet. Wait, what have I done? Okay, we're doing this step. And it definitely is a case of, I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Like, this looks like a jumble. But that's exactly the same with the motorbike. And this is supposed to go on to... Well, I feel like I don't understand what I'm doing here. It has to go there, right? I guess it goes... No, that doesn't actually fit. So it doesn't go there. Wait, there isn't actually a blue thing here. That's one of the... That isn't actually there. That's not on the picture. So... It just looks like there's another... Well, there is another thing behind there. This actually goes like... Oh, I get it. It goes like that. Ah, now my brain kind of understands. And that one goes there. And that's on the page. Let me do this one. And we're going to have this and this. And two of them. Okay. We really have to get them exactly in the right position. We can try. I don't know. I guess they just bump up to each other. They look a bit strange if I do that. But no, it makes sense. Okay, and then put this on here. Where is it? What? Oh, this is upside down. Okay, it goes this way. Now it makes a bit of sense. And then it goes... Okay, I've got it. I think I've got it. I've got to push that side. Okay, that looks good enough for me. And then we've got to get this thing and put these ones on. 10 minutes. That's fine. Oh, come on. Okay, I still haven't finished. There was the fake Technic RC truck thing that I was supposed to finish too. I never quite get round to finishing large scale Technic things, which is not so good. Like, I mean, I think the problem with the last one was I had that one that I got, the big truck thing, and I was missing a couple of pieces because I got it from an op shop. Essentially new, but not entirely there. And but now I've got so many spare pieces just sitting around. It shouldn't be hard to finish it off. What's all this stuff? What's on my desk? I don't know. So I should really do that. But I was supposed to do that and just do it off camera, which I think I will at some point. If I can just get myself to be a bit more productive each day and get everything done. But we'll see. Okay, we're getting there. So this one's more tedious, I find, than the previous, than the motorcycle. That maybe that's just because I did it in 2 shorter videos. Okay, that's that one, and that one's got to go there. 8 minutes. Well, we're over halfway, so I think I'm just going to finish this whole thing off tonight. After this, so I'm facing it this way, and then we're going to get these little. I don't think I've ever had these in this particular color. It's an interesting color, a pleasant enough color. I do like the fact that I'm slowly getting, thanks to these sorts of sets, more interesting colors for Technic pieces. Like I've got a lot of just black and grey, but it's nice to get them like this. But this I actually feel isn't so exciting. This is kind of like, you know, the current Mindstorms flavor of long lift army pieces. I don't know why they're called lift arms, what are lift arms or which aren't. It's a very strange word for me, I'm going to say that. I don't, because I'm not an engineering person, that kind of term doesn't make any sense. And I also realize that I haven't actually done everything. I've missed a vital step at some point. In fact, I think I've missed this entire page here. So we might want to actually add these on before we go any further. And to do this, we have to build this thing. Where's another one of those? There's another one. And I'm wearing a long sleeve coat jacket. I'm a bit like, I don't actually want to get the jacket. I'm just so used to having you seeing my bare arms. The very idea that I might actually be wearing more clothing or clothing at all. It's just, I don't want anyone to know these things. I want you all to pretend I'm just doing these videos completely naked, which I'm not, because I don't enjoy being naked. So, but I don't enjoy being that clothed. So that's the thing I don't like about winter. I like the cold air and I like thing, but I don't really like wearing large amounts of clothing. I find it kind of annoying. So it's an ongoing mission to just wear the lightest or loosest things I possibly can, which don't work in the cold. So, alright, hold on, we have to put this one on. 6 minutes left. Okay, this is where I'm going to say, well, we're going to finish the video here, and then we're going to restart the next one and do the next one, because otherwise it just takes forever for me to upload these single videos. Thanks for watching. I might change the zoom a bit. Like, share, subscribe. Bye!